Hey fellow Star citizens, Scrapchat here. I want everyone who experienced a minor wipe when 3.19.1 dropped to raise their hand. I'm willing to bet most of us have our hands raised, right? Either we lost entire ships we bought in-game, components, or gear. As a consolation prize, the good folks at SIG have provided us with a way to recoup our losses, with some work. The process does require three things. First-person shooter combat experience, a ship that can carry boxes like the 325 or Avenger Titan, although larger is better, so dedicated fighters are out, and you'll need 15,000 credits to get you going. But that's it. After that, it's a gravy train. And if you're interested in playing Star Citizen, make sure to use the referral code listed here and also in the description. You'll earn additional credits of in-game money when you do. If you're a subscriber, leave a comment with your referral code. I'll randomly choose someone's referral code and promote it in my next video. Alright, let's get started. Recently, I'm sure you've seen a plethora of videos from the YouTube sphere about replacing missing gear and weapons using gun racks and the mule's package carriers. So I started thinking about all the things I could fit in the mule, and suddenly I remembered an item I found in one of my bunker missions. Maize. In the Eliminate Contraband Stash Mercenary mission, you have a very good chance of finding one bale of maize. Okay, so to start, you need a mule. No matter what, you kind of need to get one of these bad boys. You can purchase a mule if you don't own one, or you can buy one at New Deal on Hurston in the spaceport. It'll run you 15,000 AUEC. First, you'll want to suit up for a bunker mission. It's a pretty easy one as far as bunker missions go. Usually, there's only about 10 NPCs you need to deal with. My usual loadout is an AO3 sniper rifle, an FS9, and some medium armor. Also, a required piece of gear is a tractor beam. You'll see why in a bit. I happen to have a Mercury Star Runner, which I'm using to carry the mule around in. If you don't have a ship large enough to carry a mule, that's not a problem, as long as you have a ship that can carry some packages. Then we take the Eliminate Contraband Stash mission in the Mercenary section. This mission is not a friendly bunker mission. If you're able to find a piece of terrain between you and the bunker, you can get pretty close. Otherwise, make sure you're 2 kilometers away so the turrets don't get you. In the daylight, I'm pretty good about finding a ravine or a hill, but at night, I just suck it up and I try and get as close to 2 kilometers as I can. Then we drive on over to the bunker in the mule. If your only ship is a 325A or even Aurora MR, you can still run the mission, you'll just have to hoof it in. If you like what you're seeing, and you find my content helpful in playing Star Citizen, it'd be awesome if you would like this video and subscribe so others will get to see it too. Once you're there, this mission works like any other bunker mission, except there are pallets of drugs, like everywhere, or at least there will be in a bit. You can see all the now empty pallets. In a few minutes, they'll start to populate with a lot of worthless drugs. But first, we have around 10 NPCs we need to take care of, and there are no guards. You can shoot at anything that moves. I usually dwindle them down standing here to around 4, and then chase the rest down. You'll also come across these guys around the bunker. They won't hurt you, so don't waste the ammo. Once we've taken care of the enemies, it's time to start looking for the real reason we're here. That single bale of maize. That's right, lovely viewer. We are on the hunt for maize, which is worth 11,000 AUEC per bale. To accomplish this, I use my tractor beam. Whenever you pick up a bale of drugs, you'll see the name of the drug in your HUD. Technically, what we're looking for is said to look like brown wood chips. But with the lighting in the bunker, I find it hard to identify several of the non-reverent tree pollen bales. So I would grab everything that wasn't obvious and move the bales around in order to get a visual on the bottom bales in the back of the pallet. Eventually, you should come across this one, which to me looks nothing like brown wood chips, but whatever, which is why I use the tractor beam. Anyway, once you have the sacred maize, we're good to go. So I just hauled on up to the mule. and head on back to the Mercury Star Runner. From here, we head to the nearest mining station, which for me turned out to be HDMS Stanhope. As soon as we land, we run the mule over to the Platinum Bay landing pads and request a pad so we can store the mule with the maze on it. Pretty much the same process we use for cloning our armor.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Let's store it.
Please visit us again.
Then we go through the Vehicle Loadout Manager and unequip a component on the mule and save it. And then turn right around and equip it again. Now the bale will be part of the mule.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval
So we
System.
retrieve it,
ASOP.
move it off the pad, and remove the bale. Then we go back inside and claim the mule,
To the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
which comes back with the bale of maize. Only this time we add the bale of maize to this mule and repeat the process. In the end, I had to claim the mule 3 times in order to get it to a full load of 6 bales. But after that, every time I claimed the mule, I got 6 bales of maize. Now that we have a full 6 bale load, let's see what that will get us. I've unloaded them from the mule, so they should be recognized as ship inventory when we go to sell it. I'm on Hurston, so the closest no questions asked terminal is Reclamation and Disposal Orinth. Basically your usual scrapyard in Star Citizen. Other scrapyards can be found on Walla, Yella, and a Maroon Round Microtech that I can't seem to be able to pronounce correctly, so I'll call it Bob. We head on over to the centrally located admin building, and sell our maize. At the amazing sale price of 11,250 AUEC per bale. That works out to be 67,500 AUC per load from one mule, minus 1,000 or so AUC for the cost of expediting the reclaim, so more like 66,000 AUEC per load. That means to make one run worth a million AUEC, we would need around 50 mule loads. I bet I could do that plus the run to the scrapyard in about an hour. And there you have it. How to farm maize in 3.19.1. Lost a ship in the last release? Spend an hour or two and you should be able to buy that ship back doing this. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a great day. Scrapchat out.